Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my great trade geniuses out there. Welcome back to Trade Genius Live. I am your host and brand ambassador of the hedge fund prop firm, Trend Genius, and we are in here on a Monday. Man, had a very eventful weekend this weekend. T. Pruitt, top of the morning, my brother. Hey, I'm T. Pruitt. I was thinking about you too. I was like, man, I ain't seen my man on Friday, man. I hope my man ain't trying to hang with me, man, because I'm a Saints fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he better get back up in here. T. Pruitt, what's up with you though, my brother? Happy Monday to all. B. Cologne Jr., Sneehall, good morning. Kiara, hey. Hella Bands, good morning. Jennifer McGahee, Bugalusa in the house. Grand Rising, Pivot Point, good morning. J. Royal, good morning. Jerry Jack, a.k.a. Mr. Payout, good morning. Heaven Enjoy Life, good morning. Donna, good morning. Kaz, Grand Risings. Absolutely, let's get this Monday rocking. And belated happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the community. We definitely appreciate you. Joe Bro, good morning. Daniel, good morning. Bodovan, good morning. Q, Grand Risings. Soap, good morning. How y'all feeling this morning, man? How are y'all feeling this morning? I got to tell y'all how I'm feeling, what I had going on this weekend. This was wild. How y'all feeling this morning, though? Let me know how y'all feeling. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Inquiring minds like Trend wants to know. How we feeling? Coffee tasting great this morning. That's what's up, bro. I don't even drink coffee. But, yeah. How y'all feeling? Excuse me. Y'all went to sleep on me? Okay. Mr. Cologne. Good morning, good morning. How y'all feeling, man? Let me know. How are we feeling out here? Good morning, sis. How you feeling? How you feeling? You went and tackled that gym? You went and put the gym on notice? Good book so far. That's what's up. Good and happy. That's what's up. Listened to have the book of, okay. That's what's up. I'm glad you like it. I had a year of the school year event at my daughter's school. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I was just teasing you, T. Pruitt. You know I'm teasing. Mr. Payout said excited. Ibram, good morning. J. Royal said up and great. T. Pruitt said good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'll let y'all know. I'm doing better. What we got? JR, good morning. That's right. Hit that like button. Pivot Point said blessed. That's what's up. Yeah, I had some food poisoning this weekend. I had a vegan brownie. Put Tran in the put Tran in the blender. That's all I got to say. I had a vegan brownie, man. That thing did not it did not compliment my interior cells, if you know what I'm saying. Like, man. Yeah, but I had, that was Monday. Man, that thing, was it Monday or Friday night? I mean, excuse me, was it Saturday or Friday night? I think it was Friday night. Yeah, Saturday is when I was feeling, yes, Friday night when I ate it. Saturday, man, I woke up, man, my stomach was killing me. And I couldn't even believe it was the brownie. I thought it was some other food, but it's like my other food I ate was like hours before the brownie. So I only kind of felt like if it was the other food that I ate, my stomach should have been killing me then. But as soon as I ate that brownie, man, it was like, what the crap is going on? But other than that, man, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. It happens sometimes. But I'm good though. What we got? Sun shining, feeling great. Not yet. Heading to these doctors. Okay. I hope all that works out for you. Keep you in our prayers. Makita, Grand Risings. I answered your question, Makita. If you go back to last week's chat on Friday, you'll see that I did definitely answer your question for you. That's what's up. Yeah, we are praying for you, Canary. Kaz said he feel well rested. That's what's up. That's what's up. Other than that, we can go ahead on and if everybody's feeling pretty good. D Young, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, I'll let everybody kind of just filter in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so we're going to go ahead on and no more college tuitions. Happy, right? That's what's up. Congrats, that's right. Your baby graduated, man. That's good stuff, bro. Give her applause for that. That definitely deserves an applause. That's for sure. Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Shout out to your daughter, brother. That's good stuff. Good stuff. 1 second here. Look like someone is messaging me. Okay. No. All right, we're good. All right. Oh, you got it, Makita. You got it. I was when we were on the stream, I was like, Makita, where are you? It's like, let me answer this question for you for NQ, MNQ. And I think you had MQN on there or something. Super Spaceman, good morning. And I was like, Makita, put a thumbs up. Let me know you're here so I can explain this to you. And then somebody goes, I think she's gone. So I asked a couple more times and I didn't get a thumbs up from you, but still I answered your question. And if you go back to last week's stream, you'll see it on there for sure. Getting that new Max account, that's what's up. Soon, that's what's up. Super Spaceman said we here. Serena, good morning. Happy Monday. I'm doing okay. Had a little food poisoning this weekend. I was just telling the community, but other than that, I'm good. I ate a brownie that just did not agree with my interior cells. It just didn't agree. But other than that, I'm feeling good. Good morning, Trend and family. That's what's up. Stephen Brown, feeling like Sugar Ray. Hey, Super Spaceman. Hey. That's what's up. Well, we got 45 viewers. And Makita, also we got a fresh video for you for NQ and MNQ as well. It's posted. See how my team works? You know what I mean? Y'all call, we answer. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. Y'all call, we answer. Let's do this. Let's go rally hat. We're going to go rally hat right now. Let's go rally hat. Let's go rally hat for the win. Let's go rally hat, y'all. All right. When I got back, you were closing out. Yeah, it's okay. But I got you, though. I got you. Just go to actually last week's stream, Makita, and there's a post that we just put out. Look on if you go onto the channel, go to the video section, not the live. Go to the video section, and you'll see it's a post. It's a actually let me see here. Let me drop it in the chat for you. How about that? It is shorts. Oh, okay. J Roy, did you drop it in? I think J Roy might have dropped it in the chat. I think. Let me see here. I think he may have dropped it in the chat. I'm not sure. But yeah, Makita, it's the very first one, the latest video on shorts. I'm sorry, it wasn't in videos, it's on shorts. So the latest video on shorts on the channel. All right, y'all, let's get this screen share rocking. Let's get our day going. It is about 5 minutes before market open. So let's get there. Boom. All right, so today is May 11th, and today on the books we have nothing. Actually, existing home sales at 7 a.m. Yellow folder. Nothing to really be worried about. So we're just going to jump off that. We're not going to even entertain any of that because there's really nothing there for us to entertain. And we're going to move on to the charts. All right, cool. So let's see what we got here. All right, let's go ahead and do our bias. I'm on the 5 minute. Y'all know how we do this. So make sure the times correspond with your time zone. So we go 5 to 9 for Asia, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. for London, and this is last night. So let's get this in here. And what are we doing? We're looking to see what London did between this time versus what Asia did between this time. All right, so this would be Asia high. This would be Asia low. Turn my mic up a little bit. All right, hope that it's a little bit better. And this would be London's high, and this would be London's low. So during that time frame, London did not take out Asia highs or Asia lows. So that means we look for bias. We're not married to this, remember, but we're looking for New York to possibly be choppy during the New York session. So let's just keep that in mind. Where we at? Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Where are we? Let me keep going down. Let me keep going down. Quiet 357s, Grand Risings. My brother. Oh, it's going to go down when I flip my hat. You absolutely know that, bro. The rally hat is on now. We going hard. Yeah, Asia was very choppy last night. All right, so y'all ready? So we got it, right? So Asia high, Asia low, London high, London low. So we can just look at that and we can tell that we can see that what? London did not take out Asia highs or Asia lows. So once again, we look for New York session to be choppy. All right, we're not married to that. It's just something that we're going to look out for. And of course, that can change at any moment because this is not a prediction. It's just a bias. It's just what we possibly may see. So with that stated, we have 2 minutes before market open. Let's see here. Am I seeing any little consolidation? One thing I can say though, there is a lot of liquidity down low. That's for sure. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. We got a couple minutes. All right. Well, let me get in the chat here. Got everything set up. And for y'all that didn't know, we're going to give a shout out to TEF for bringing them fire accounts back today. They brought the no max loss limit and the no daily loss limit. They brought those back. They brought those accounts back. So y'all know what that means, right? We already know what that means. All right, my little eval I'm playing with. All right, so those, as I stated, those accounts are back now. So that means what? That means we're back to, remember the accounts that you can purchase between March 17th and March 31st that had the no max loss limit, no daily loss limit. We're back to those accounts. So now, actually, we'll go over that a little bit later. I'm just going to just make that little quick announcement. It was actually already announced, but I'm just making the announcement for y'all. So just to let y'all know, those accounts are back for good. That's going to be pretty much the prerequisite of TEF accounts now. So no max loss limit, no daily loss limit, no daily loss limit until the account reaches the payout threshold. Then the daily loss limit kicks in. Remember that. So as long as your account has not reached the daily, reached your payout threshold, the daily loss limit does not kick in. Excuse me. But once you do reach the payout threshold, then the daily loss limit kicks in, and that's not a bad thing. That is just to protect your account. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's see what we got. Market just open. Do I think my DSLs? I don't know. I don't know about that. If I took DSLs, it would have to be. I would have to take partials on it because I do not believe that. Well, I would not believe, or I would not even think to hold price to come way down here to this target. So with that stated, well, it doesn't even matter because the DS is now invalid. Price touched this pink level, which is a daily level, and that is now invalid. Mike, good morning. Good morning. So let's get to the 15. See what's going here. Okay, so in order to get a 15-minute strat, this candle has to flip bearish. This one is already bearish. So if these two do not, well, actually, let me say this. If this 630 candle on the 15-minute does not flip bearish, then we will also have an invalidated trade on the 15-minute banger. So with that stated, There that is. I really truly do believe price is going to sweep this. What is this? This is Asia's high. It's going to go sweep Asia's high. And I think it may sweep that high, and then possibly maybe even go bearish, but let's see. That's just what I'm thinking. All right, what we got? Daily just got hit. Yep. Bam. Plus 800. Nice. Need a bearish flip? Yes, we do. Plus 2K on the other account. Nice. Nice. Full ported. Wow. Okay, hella bands. You full ported, bro. Right. Basically not very smart. He said very not smart. But we ball. I heard that, bro. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't mad at you. All right, so let's see here. Can we get a sweep? Almost got a sweep. What's the high here? 29,400. High here is 29,402.50. Okay, so we need to get 2.5 more points to sweep Asia's high. It already swept London's high. And we'll see what's going to do. Today really might be a lackluster day today. Look at this. We're on the 5th. Let me do this. On the 5 minute, right? Look at this. All right, so New York has now swept Asia's high completely. But you can see this. Look, so that's just been a bunch of ranging. That's what we got right now. A bunch of ranging. That's what we're looking at. So definitely a good bullish breakout. Yeah, from this little area right here, little consolidation area. Yeah, from here, definitely a nice little breakout there. So let's see what price is going to do. I'm going to remove this thing here. All right, let's jump back to the 5. So this is what we got right now, y'all. Not really too much of anything. I mean, y'all know I strategy trade, so it's really hard for me to even get into any of this because my strategies, one of my strategies are invalidated. The other one may set up. So we'll see. But price is crazy bullish. Crazy bullish. All right, let me get out of here. Since that one was invalidated. All right, let's get over here. And order canceled. Yeah, I just canceled my order on this other. I was going to rock with lazy on this trade, but that trade is now invalidated. So, had to go and log out. All right. Wow, this is crazy. Look at this. Price just said, you know what? We're going to continue making all-time highs. That's what we're going to do. Wish I caught it, but that's okay. I'll see what the people are doing. Absolutely. No worries. There'll be plenty. Right. It is Friday. You know what? It's funny that you say that. Jay Royal, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, this reminds me of Friday. Feeling way too anxious for a trade, not enough time on the charts last week. Think I'm going to sit out today. I think that's a great idea because being anxious means that we can force something. And it looks like I'll possibly be sitting out too today. All-time highs, they want to go. Yeah, they're already just made another all-time high right here. Right here. Well, the good thing is we got the sweep, right? We see that it definitely swept overnight liquidity, right? Took all that, right? It took all that. So, which would have been here because this was Asia had the high, not London. Asia had the high and the low last night. So that was swept. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. We got 50 viewers. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. You're in the right place. And also, too, if we can get those likes up, that would be amazing. Very, very, very amazing if we can get those likes up. We have about 25 likes we need to get up, y'all. Let's get them up if we can, please. And we're just going to kind of let price do its thing, and we're just going to see what it's going to do, and just kind of just be patient right now. Anything anybody want to talk about, let's talk about it, because right now we're going to be in a waiting game. We're going to be patient, and we're going to be waiting for price to do its thing. So anything anybody want to talk about? Because we do have some time. We do have some time. All right, so was also going to jump in on lazy short, but thankfully I decided to wait out. Yep. I set my order, and then, you know, one thing about lazy's trades, if price breaks the or I should say, if price touches stop loss before entry, y'all know his trade, that trade is basically invalidated. So, all right. So, talk to me. What y'all got? What y'all got? What y'all got? And I want to let y'all know, y'all will be getting y'all correspondence today on the backtesting session. So just to throw that out there, I'll be dropping that in your email. A couple of things I was trying to figure out was time and all of that stuff, but I got it figured out. So just to let y'all know, we will be rocking. I'll be sending that out to y'all, and we'll just kind of just go from there. All right. What y'all got for me? 5 hit stop loss. Yeah, 5 hit stop loss, I think twice last night. Yeah, it did. Got stopped out twice. What's the difference between QQQ and NQ? Oh, those are two different tickers. Yeah, those are two entirely different tickers, Josh. QQQ is an options pair. And of course, NQ is a futures pair. But that's the difference. What else y'all got for me? All right, cool. Well, it's a waiting game right now. It's a waiting game. Let me check this 15 minutes. Let's see here. Well, if it flips, we might be able to get what we're looking for, but it'll have to flip for that to happen. Yeah, 5, yeah, hit stop loss twice. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. All right. I'm just doing a little something over here. What y'all got? So if I bought an account 2 days ago, does the new no limit pertain to me? Unfortunately, no. It would have to be today from the announcement. I don't think they're retroing those back. I mean, you could holler at hit support and ask. I mean, I don't have the definitive answer, but I'm just saying I don't think so. But as I said, you can hit. Usually, it's always going to be after. It's always after the announcement. So, but as I stated, you can definitely check with support and see what's up. But I do believe it's during that time. But as I stated, I don't. Excuse me, I don't have the definitive answer. So, but that's what I would definitely believe. It's definitely that. So. All right, cool. And let's do this. Back to live mode. All right, perfect. Good morning. Did I miss the guest speaker? No, you did not, Dog, because our guest speaker has been extremely busy. Yep, but we're still working on him. He or she's gonna pop through, but we're still working on them. They very busy schedule. So, but it's okay because I ain't letting up off the gas. So they will be in here. You're welcome. No problem. Hella bands. After that full port, adrenaline might be done for the day. Might be done for the day unless something marks off everything from my trade checklist. Got you. We will have a get. Yeah, not yet, but definitely coming. You're welcome. What does that say? I think that's Kenji, right? I hope I'm saying that right. If not, I'm going to abbreviate your name. Oh, King. Jason, got you. My bad. I couldn't see it. Right on, King. Got you, guy. Um, Unfortunately, it is not Scalp God. Nope. This candle as flip. Bearish stop loss would be massive, so we would want to manage risk accordingly. Absolutely. Yeah, stop loss would be crazy. What is this candle anyway? High is 437.25 and low is oh my goodness. Low is 280. High is 437. So what's that? That's 153. 153 point candle. Okay. That means stop loss would be 305. 132 points, which would be a 528 tick stop loss, something like that. Oh, wow. All right. One micro. Here we go. Here we go. One micro. If this flips bearish, I'm going in with like 2 micros if I take this trade. So 528 tick stop loss. Oh, 645 tick stop loss. Wow. Okay. For a 1-to-1, it might be decent, but if I do decide to take it, it will be on strictly low contracts. What is your bounce back mindset after a setback? Do you usually bounce right back into it? Do you take a little time to clear your head? Is it healthy to get back into it immediately? Just curious. I would definitely say if you feel like you're having a little setback. I mean, I don't know what you would consider a setback too. So let me explain. Losing multiple trades in a row is not a setback to me. Let me see here. What would I consider a setback? I mean, a setback would be like if you're not following your rules. That's what I would really consider like a setback. Like if you're not following your rules, you've been breaking your rules. You're not exercising your disciplines. You're not checking off your boxes. If it's something like that, then I would say definitely take some time off, maybe a couple of days or whatever. Get back into your rules. Get back into your journal. Get back into your discipline. Get back into the things that you notice that are not, you're not staying consistent with, right? And then once that happens, and you've gotten to the point where you understand exactly, where your inconsistencies lie, then I definitely would say, give it some time. Then when you do decide to get back, you can get back at any moment. You just need to have like a sit down with yourself. You need to clear your head. You need to go through and see what's going on. Maybe make a little list of some of the mistakes that you have been making or some of the things that you haven't been following, whatever that is. And then once you do that, I would say come back, demo trade a little bit just to kind of get the feel back and then jump back in. You know what I mean? But it's another thing too. It can only be a setback if you allow it to be, right? Think about that. We can only let something set us back if we allow it to set us back. So with that in mind, and don't get me wrong, we all go through this as traders. But with that in mind, I would say if you need to clear your head for a couple of days or whatever, that's fine. But once again, as you're doing that, make sure you understand exactly what it is that's going on. So during the time you're clearing your head, figure that part out. Then once you get that part figured out, then I would say you can come back to the charts and get it in. Absolutely. But remember, whatever's going on, I always say everything is all what we make it, right? Or let me say it this way. Anything is what we make it. If we say something is too hard, if we say something is too cumbersome, if we say something is too hard, then that's how it's gonna relate in our brain. But if we also a blown account, okay, blown account. Super Spaceman, I'm gonna say this. That comes with territory. Blown account. A blown account is like a trade going against you for us. Literally. I have close to 300 blown accounts. Literally. And that's between evals and PAs before I became profitable. So trust me, blown account, it don't mean nothing. That's not even a setback. That's part of the game. So I'm gonna give you the tough love like I gave Benjamin. Get back, you know what I'm saying? Like, get back in the game and get it in. That's it. Yep. So let's get back in the game, man. Get you another account and keep it pushing. Don't even worry about it. It's over. It's done. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even, that's behind you now. The account's already blown. It's behind you. So we need to work moving forward. We ain't gonna worry about the blown account. It is what it is, and it comes with the territory. So just keep that in mind. That comes with the territory. And there's nothing that we can do about that. We have to accept the fact that we are going to blow accounts. So, yep, that'll be the best thing that I could say about that. But a blown account, honestly, brother, no big deal. No big deal at all. Really no big deal. Literally like a drop in the bucket. It may seem like a big deal. It's really not. Really, truly not. So, like Ben said, to bounce back, he said he goes over his journal, which is pretty much what I was stating. What you're looking for is you're just trying to look to see what you could have done better to not blow the account. That's all. That's all you're really truly looking for. What could I have done better to not blow this account? That's it. Also, too, what T. Pruitt said, I recommend reading Trading in the Zone. That's another good one. It's another good book. Trading in the Zone is another great book. I would definitely concur with what T. Pruitt said. So, but yeah, Super Space, man, you're good. Literally, don't even trip on that blown account. That ain't nothing, man. That's a drop in the bucket. Like, and I'm serious too. I say it like that. It's no big deal. It's a drop in the bucket. That's nothing. Grab you another account, bro. Keep pushing. Straight up. Seriously. The long and short tool, which number shows how many ticks? The long and short tool, which number shows how many ticks? This one right here. This shows ticks. And this shows ticks. Right here. For the work after target, this is ticks. After stop, this is ticks. And then this gives you a percentage of your R&R, depending on where your target is and where your stop is. This 750, I don't know why this 750, seems like the 750 doesn't move. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, see, like that doesn't even change. I don't even know what that is. That makes no sense. But anyway, regardless, it's here. Ticks here and percentage. That was for you, Q. Blew my account last week. Grateful to have the no max loss account today. Absolutely. Absolutely. And like I said, y'all, like, it's truly, blowing account is no big deal. It's really not. It's a part of the game. Seriously. It truly is. Like, it's truly a part of the game. Like, really, truly a part of the game. All right, so look, price is just pretty much doing what it did last night. It's just super choppy. It looks just like, it don't even look like we had a New York Open. This looks like it was all Asia from last night. Like, nothing changed here. Everything's pretty much the same. So let's go ahead on and get our mental therapy rocking. We got 52 viewers. We have 31 likes. If we can get, where we at? 31. If we can get 21 likes up, that would be amazing. Just real easy. Don't take it nothing. Clicks are free. 5-minute candle color sequence for now. Red, green, red, etc. Absolutely. Got you, Pete. You got it, Q. No problem. No problem, no problem. Anytime. But yeah, y'all, if we can get the likes up, that would be amazing. We just need like 18 or 19 more. We always want our likes to match our viewers. And let's go ahead and jump into this. Wow, the question of the day just got up there super fast, huh? Well, actually, that's tip of the day. All right, y'all. Question of the day today is, you got it, Super Spaceman, anytime. Question of the day today is this move attracting traders or trapping them? And we're talking about price. Is this move attracting traders or trapping them? Is this move attracting traders or trapping them? So let's correlate this question to the market right now. So is this move attracting traders or trapping them? So let's go into the market and use it and do this as an example. So just speaking on price, right? We're gonna stay on the 5 minute. Well, actually, we're gonna stay on the 15. We'll do a higher time frame. All right. So let's look at this. Is this move, speaking on price, this move attracting traders or trapping them? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Just one word to me. Attracting or trapping? Kiara said trapping. Expecting loss helps just making sure you get out quickly, while losing helped me too, so I don't hold my losers but can hold my winners. All right, Kiara said trapping. Pivot Point said trapping them. What else what y'all got? Let me know. Time to engage. Time to get that mental muscle going. Is this price? Is this move trapping traders or attracting them? Joe Bro said trapping. Pivot Point said it's too choppy. Let's go. We got 480, y'all. I only got 2 answers. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Jerry Jack, a.k.a. Mr. Payout, said trapping. Serena said trapping. D. Young said trapping. So far, so good. What the rest of y'all got for me? Joseph Royal said trap, 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 trap. Shout out to Wall Street Trapper too, man. Just thinking about the word trap. Bodovan said trapping. Jennifer McGahee trapping. Josh Thresh trapping. Yeah, man. Shout out to Wall Street Trapper from my city. Doing some really, really good work on the option side. For real, for real. Y'all got to check him out. If y'all looking at getting into options, he's actually really, really good at what he does. Wall Street Trapper. Check him out. He's from New Orleans. Crazy, crazy, crazy great story, though. I was reading this story. It's super cool, man. You got to check it out. Could be attracting them when the breakout happens. T. Pruitt said trapping. Ibram said it's been in this chop zone. Nico said it depends on your strategy. Well, this is what we're thinking about, Nico. Like, well, that's true. If you're scalping, but if you're a strategy trader, then I would definitely say we can look at this and kind of tell what's going on here. But definitely, I would have to agree. Everyone that said trapping, you're on it because that's exactly what's going on. The GOAT is here said trapping. Not sure with the ATH. I'd say it's attractive to some. Definitely attractive to some. So, but definitely trapping. If you think about it, there's nothing here, right? Price is pretty much choppy, right? So we would have to say, if anything, this move would have to be would be trapping them. It wouldn't be really attracting them because let me say this, it could be attracting them, right? But this is not a move doesn't look like it's going to be too definitive, possibly. So at this point, I would say trapping only because price is very choppy. Now, if we get some breaks of some lows, something like that, some previous lows, then maybe we can start seeing some trends going in directions. But yeah, what's the difference between options and futures? Been confused about that. They are two different ways of trading. I would have to say it's a real long answer queue, but just go on Google and just put futures versus options. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll see what you'll see. It's a best way I can. The short answer is they're two different instruments, and they're two different ways of trading. Options is a different way of trading, and futures is a different way of trading. Mike said it's a rat trap. Oh, Lorna Ambrose, welcome. Lorna said trapping. I backtested QQQ and NQ, and they move very similar. Yes. A lot of people use QQQ, Josh, to kind of help get a gauge on what they think NQ is going to do. There are some traders that trade like that. I don't, but there are some traders that do trade that way. But yeah, but they do move very similar. Absolutely. I wasn't taught like that, so It's not anything that I do. I'm not saying that it's wrong or it doesn't work. I wouldn't know because I have never used it, but I do know there are traders that use it. So I would only have to assume that it must work if other traders are using it. So, okay, so let's go back to this question of the day because everybody chimed in on it. Well, most people chimed in on it, which is cool. Appreciate that for all the ones that did. So just remember, strong moves pull in late traders, right? Strong moves, they pull in late traders, right? And traps often traps happen at like obvious breakout points, right? That's where a lot of traps would happen, right? To give a trader that it's give them a sense that it's a breakout when initially it's a false breakout, right? So that's one thing to think about. And then we have to ask, like, if you said attracting or trapping, like we have to ask, like, who is wrong? I don't think anyone would really be wrong because it could be attracting them, but it's also trapping them too, in my opinion, because price is super, super choppy. There's no definitive direction. So is that an attraction? It could be, but also we know it definitely is a trap at this point. Just going off of using the example that we used, like right now, what price is doing right now. So being that it's trapping them, then what do we need to do? When we identify that, we know we need to sit back, right? We need to sit on our hands, sit back, relax, wait for our, wait for better entries, wait for whatever our strategy calls, whatever setup steps we need for our strategy. That's pretty much what we will be, looking for at this point. For me, of course, because both of my strategies are invalidated. So honestly, it's easy for me. I don't have to look for anything. There's nothing for me to look for. I cannot take either one of my strategies this morning because they've both been invalidated, which is another thing that I like about strategy, being a strategy trader. If my strategy does not set up, I do not take a trade. It's really simple. Really, really simple that way. Then if you think about it, all the guessing game is out for me. I don't have to guess. I have to think, well, should I try to maybe take a trade? Like, I don't have to. If my strategies do not set up or they become invalidated, then I don't trade. Very, very simple. Now, if I want to just have an itch that I need to scratch where I just want to take a trade, then we know what? I'm going to jump in my demo account and I'm just going to start taking some trades. But for the most part, I like the way that it is. That's why I like being a strategy trader, because I can sit on my hands when something is not working or something is not showing itself or price action is crappy or my strategies become invalidated or whatever the case may be. So that's one of the benefits, in my opinion, of being a strategy trader. So, yep. And also let's think about this. We got big news tomorrow, right? Remember the characteristics that we talked about. We talked about this. What she say? Who's doing the trapping? Are we trading against institutional AI bots? Elena, welcome. She said, who's doing the trapping? Well, at this point, price is trying to trap us. Welcome. Pete, attractive, waiting for 9:30 Eastern 15-minute candle. Bottom reject to the upside. This is a very strong zone area. Gotcha. Well, honestly, based on NQ characteristics, I truly believe that price is going to be choppy today. And actually, think about this. There's a couple of things we have to look at, right? Let's look at some things. One, overnight bias. We did our overnight bias, and overnight bias told us what? It's a possibility that price will be choppy today, right? Also, too, the other characteristic of NQ. We know the day before big news days, NQ tends to be very choppy. We've only been at this for what, 50-something episodes now, 50-something live streams? Think about it. Just within the time that you've been here, we've seen that. Now, I've been watching NQ for the past 2 years, and I can tell you, the day before, and I've said this many times, the day before news days, price tends to be very choppy. And I'm not trying to be right. I'm just telling you what I've witnessed over the past 2 years of just watching NQ. So I think that's exactly what's happening. And then I said, also, with our bias, right? With our overnight bias. And we're not married to the bias. We just use it as a gauging point. That's all it is. And so far, so good. We're very choppy right now. So need to stay our butts out the market. That's what that means. We need to sit on our hands and just be patient. Wait for tomorrow. Or if you have an itch that you really want to scratch, log out of your live accounts, log into your demo accounts, protect your capital, exercise discipline, exercise professionalism, treat your trading game as a business, and sit on your hands. Because I don't know anyone that gambles with their business. All right, so let's just keep that in mind. So as far as our question of the day today, I appreciate everyone who chimed in and answered. And actually, whether you said trapping or attracting, you wouldn't have been wrong either way. So, but price is definitely in a trap situation, right? It doesn't even look good. Think about it. Nothing there looks good as from a strategy perspective. So, as we stated, we sit on our hands. All right, so let's jump to tip of the day today. Tip of the day today is, if you can't see the story, you shouldn't trade the chart. If you can't see the story, you shouldn't trade the chart. So let's think about this, right? Narrative drives decisions, right? Let's think about that. The narrative, right? That drives our decisions, right? So when you ask this, so this tip, right? If you can't see the story, you shouldn't trade the chart. So let's kind of break down what's going on here. What are we trying to see? If you can't see the story, what does that mean? We're trying to see what the market is trying to do, right? That's the story. Price action, the market. Price action is the story, and we're trying to figure out what the chart is showing us. You know, where is price likely to go? You know, and today, based on today's example, we can see there's no story today. Literally, there's no story. Price is not doing anything. It's just choppy. Choppy, very low volume. Let me jump into the 1 minute just to see something. Yeah, very low volume. All price has done today is take out Asia highs. Yep, that's it. And if you can't see the story, exactly what Andog said, you would be trading on emotions. Don't worry about his G. That's supposed to be a D. Trading on emotions, right? That's exactly what you'd be doing, what you would be doing. So you always need to pay attention to the story, price action. You know, what's the market? When you first sit down every day, remember, we have a checklist of things that we do every day. We check news, we do our overnight bias, and then we actually sit down and we try to get an understanding of what the market is doing. We got other things that we have to factor in. Today, for example, our overnight bias said is going to be choppy. We have news tomorrow, and price is very choppy right now. So as far as where is price going, I don't think price is going anywhere. Literally, I don't think price is going anywhere. Can't see the story, retest, don't trade. Absolutely, Renee. Good point. Because remember, all we're trying to do is what? We're trying to map a narrative path, right? We're trying to map it out. We're trying to map it out in the regard of being able to get a good position, or for the understanding of what price is truly actually doing. And presently speaking, price is doing nothing. So there's no story here because there's nothing to see. So I don't see a story. All I see is that it's choppy. So for us, there's no edge there, right? No reason to trade, nothing to get into. We sit on our hands. But we should always be able to see the story. If we can't see the story, we don't trade the chart. And the only story I see here today is a choppy story. So with that said, we sit on our hands. And it's okay not to trade. We don't need to be trading every day anyway. And we shouldn't be trading every day. And we won't be trading every day if you really are trading based on price action, because price action is not going to be the same every day. So think about that. If you're placing a trade every day, some of those days you're forcing trades. Just got to be honest with yourself. because every day price don't set up. Now, even if you're a scalper, there's days I've seen Euphoria not take any trades because there were no setups. So whether you're a scalper or you're a strategy trader, I think it works both ways. Now, I know with scalpers, you have a lot more opportunities to get entries, absolutely, than a strategy trader. But still, there are even still times that your scalping strategies do not even play out. So going back to my point, we should not be trading, at least live trading every day. A day like today is all demo trading, watching the charts, doing some studying, getting some understanding. That's what should be going on today. Nothing else. Side question, just loaded my live TradeGheenyuz with 250 before you start trading. Should I add more before I start trading? This is what I would say, Ben. And of course, it's not financial advice, but you need at least $100 in your account, your live TradeGheenyuz account, to trade 1 micro. So think about that. With $250, you can really only trade 2 micros, right? Because you need $100 to trade at least 1, right? So what I would suggest, what I would do, first of all, think about how many contracts you're going to trade. Think about that first. If you're going to trade 1 or 2 contracts, I would say put at least $500 in there. Why? Because it gives you some room. It gives you some room. You want some room, right? You don't want to put 250 in there and then a trade goes against you and you're below $100, then you can't place a trade because you need at least $100 in your account to do that. So I would say, and dog, you wild. What I would say is, I think a good 500 is cool. And then trade like a couple of micros. Don't trade more than 2 micros. And then when you flip that account to $1,000, then maybe you can move up a couple of micros. You know what I'm saying? Like give yourself enough room through your leverage. Meaning don't trade a lot of contracts. Don't trade a lot of 1 or 2 micros is cool. Build the account up. It's going to be slow. That's okay. Build it up. You're starting off small, right? So that means it's going to take some time. You want to work slow. Work it up slow. You're good to go. Trade goes against you. Your account is still safe. You're only trading 1 or 2 micros. 1 micro is a 50-cent tick value. 2 micros is a $1 tick value. So even if the trade went against you 100 ticks, you're still $100, right? But if you only got 250 in there, now you see what I'm saying. So I think a good 500 is more ideal, right? Allows you to trade 1 or 2 micros, and you can actually trade a couple of, some trades can go against you. The account can take some hits because we always have to think about that. We got to think about, like, is there enough for my account to take some hits? Because we're not gonna be profitable on every trade, right? So we have to think about that. We always got to think about our accounts taking hits. That's what we always have to think about. As long as we do that, we will always protect our accounts. Remember, we want to be process-driven traders, not profit-driven traders. We're not profit-driven. We're process-driven. Profits and payouts are a byproduct of what we already do. So remember that. We are process-driven traders first over everything. The payouts and profits don't matter. They're a byproduct of what we're doing, as I stated. As long as we are process-driven traders, profits will come. Payouts will come. So now, going back to this tip of the day. So always just remember this. It's either going to be a clear story, price is going to give you a clear story, or it's going to give you confusion. If it ain't clear, there's nothing else more to say, right? If it ain't clear, you already know we're sitting on our hands. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Absolutely, Ben. Elena, what'd you say? On what? I don't know what you're trying to say there, Elena. Let me know what you're trying to say. Look like it says I'm prosfit. Prosfit. I don't know. Let me know what you're trying to say, Elena. But yeah, so just always keep that in mind. We want a clear story. We don't want any confusion. Confusion would be choppy market, just to kind of give you the analogy, right? Confusion would be choppy market, indecisive price action, low volume, pretty much what we're seeing right now. A clear story would be price in a definitive direction. You know, price continually making higher highs and higher lows, or making lower highs and lower lows. So that's what we want. Got you. That's right. Process over profit. Absolutely. Absolutely. We are process-driven traders, not profit-driven traders. Yes, we are process over profits. We don't care about the profits, because without any process, there will never be profits. So what's more important is our process. So we are process-driven traders before anything. All right. So once again, on tip of the day, clear story or confusion. That's what we're looking for. A clear story or confusion. Clear story, we're going to see if we can possibly get an entry. Confusion, we staying out of that. We ain't messing with none of that. We're going to log out of our accounts, which I'm going to show you how. This is how you do it, right? Let me do this. Let me move my, oh, it's locked. All right, let's do this, because I don't think y'all can see. All right, I'm gonna move me up a little bit. So on days like today, this is the main thing that you're supposed to do. When days that we sit on our hands, you know what you do? Go in here, there, and you log out of your accounts. That's what you do on days like today. And if you feel the itch, if you feel the need to scratch the itch of trading, then you log into your demo account. But that's what you do on days like today. You sit on your hands. You protect your capital. You exercise discipline. You treat trading as a business. Be mindful of that. Why would I log out? You know why we log out? We log out as a safety precaution. A safety precaution meaning to where, excuse me, our subconscious mind does not try to make us believe that there is a trade there. So even if that was to happen where you're like, oh, I think I'm going to get in there. Yeah, JR, coming. Coming. If you feel like there's a trade that you would want, that you like, oh, it looks like prices, you know how it is. We see a candle move and it's like we get all, oh, what's going on there, right? So logging out of your accounts, what does that do? It creates that buffer. It makes you, now you got to log back into your accounts. You have to, select the account you want. By that time, hopefully your mind has kicked in, your disciplines have kicked in to tell you like, what are you doing? Why are you logging back in? That's the whole point of that. Absolutely, that is the whole point of that. That's why I always say log out of your accounts, and that's why I log out of my accounts. I don't want nothing tempting me to even think that there's something there that I might be silly enough to break my disciplines and enter a horrible trade when I know I shouldn't be. So that's why we do that as a precaution. Yep, exactly, to prevent, just as Serena stated. Log out to prevent easy access to hopping in a trade. It's just that simple. Literally, it's that simple. That simple. That's why we log out. We just want to just be smart. We want to be mindful. So logged out of our accounts and we good. And I mean, look at this. Can't do nothing in this. It's trash. It's just trash price action. Literally trash. Can't do nothing in that. Nothing. So we log out. But we leave the charts up. Why do we leave the charts up? Because we want to pay attention to characteristics. We want to see what NQ is doing every day. Even if we can't make a trade, we want to see what NQ is doing. Period. So we're logged out of our accounts. Accounts are safe. We didn't take no trades today. No big deal. No big deal at all. So part of the game. And for all my true TGs in the house, I'm gonna start calling y'all TGs, not OGs, TGs. So all my true TGs in the house. Uh-oh, what just happened? Where are we at? What did I close? This. There we go. Wrong thing. All right. All of my true TGs in the house. This is for you. Not shut it down. Not shut it all down. Shut it down. Shut it all down. Exactly. That's what we do on days like today. We don't play. We do not play. This is what we do on days like today. We want to make sure that we protect our capital, for real. He said, I can't shut it down. I haven't started. Shut it down, shut it down. Exactly. What about the elbow from Victor and Dog? Yeah, that was wild. I think he just got frustrated. It happens. If you've been playing sports, it happens. But yeah, absolutely, Serena. Hey, it's all, these are all the things that I do to protect my accounts. And I'm only just sharing that with you guys. It's like what we have to do to protect our accounts, period. Like we have to do these things. Make sure we're keeping our accounts safe, make sure we're exercising discipline. And yeah, if you're gonna do anything today, you should be paper trading. There's nothing out there. Nothing at all. So anything anybody want to talk about? JR was like, shut it down. Chris, he was looking for it. That's funny. Yeah, man, it's a paper trade day today. What y'all got? Talk to me. What do y'all have for me? Any questions, any concerns, anything you want to talk about? Like I said, today, be looking for I'll be sending the DMs out today. I actually did not do anything this weekend, y'all. I really just laid around and just was a straight couch potato this week. I mean, I actually went and visited a friend of mine, and that was it. A friend I hadn't seen in a while. I went and visited him, but other than that, pretty much couch potato this weekend. But yeah, what we got? So just to divide the number of ticks by 0.5 to get how much I'm risking. Absolutely. Just divide the number of ticks by the amount of contracts. So right. So Q. So remember, if you're doing micros, every micro contract is worth 50 cents. So if you're trading two, $1, 3 micros, $1.50, so on and so forth. So there it is. So there it is, there it is, there it is. Calls and puts, that would be for options. And yeah, that would be for options. I'm a futures trader. I mean, I am in an options mentorship, but I won't be doing anything like that. Right now it's all futures at the moment. I was forced to paper trade today. I was waiting for them to approve my live account, and I noticed I had to contact them to let them know I sent all the documentation. It's all good. Guess what? Mr. Payout, today was the day to sit on your hands, bro. So you ain't even missed nothing. Think about it. None of us missing anything. Well, Hella Band said he full ported. Like he said, not the most smartest thing that he would recommend, but he said he full ported today. Hey, if that's what you want to do, that's your thing. You know what I mean? No judgment here. You know what I mean? I don't full port, but I full port on demo when I'm playing around. But yeah, but that's what's up. I ain't mad. Get it how you live. Let's see here. Any questions? Any concerns? Anything? But yeah, Q, real easy. Q, check this out. You can do this, Q. Bet. Getting ready of these accounts. Doing a promotion, not missing this one. So check this out. Let me show you an easy way you could do it too, Q. It's like this, look. Actually, let me log into my demo account and I'll show you right now. It's for everyone. It's an easy way that you can always keep up on your risk and your tick value. It's real simple. Yep. So right here. So you would go trade, right here. You see how I have 6 micros in Q? And wow, that was funny, right? 6 micros in here, Q, in Q. Q, so I have 6 micros you see I have in my box, right? And you see down here, the tick value is $3. So of course, as I change this, 5, you see it goes to 250, 4, $2, so on and so forth. So it's real simple. So if you're gonna do 4 micros, and you got $2 of tick value, then you know what, if you're have a stop loss of 50 ticks, then that'll be $2 times 50. You know the answer there. That'll be $100 risk. So real easy. And also the way Serena is explaining it to you as well. So real simple. What is the max daily profit for a 25K account on TEF? You have to look that up, my guy. I think it's 300. I think it's 300. Believe it's 300. Serena, would you fact check that for me, please? I think it's 300 though. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. I believe it's 300. Max daily profit for 25K accounts. Price over profit is so true. I did TP on my NQ micro, but I was following TradeGheenyuz Duvier Scalp Golf tutorial so good. TP, but don't know how or why. I mean, I learned how to. That's funny. Christopher Watkins, good morning, family. That's what's up, Renee. Tutorial so good. TP, don't know how and or why. I mean, I learned how to. That's funny. That's cool though. Yep, 300 daily max. Thank you, Serena. Appreciate you as always. Yep, thank you, Joe, bro. See, that's where we are. We community. We get this together. Absolutely. All right, what else y'all got for me? What else y'all got for me? Let's get some questions together. It's funny when days were like our trades are invalidated, it seems like the day's over already. All right, let's see here. I got you. I got you, Serena. I got you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Use a London breakout this morning, and the market broke its foot off in me, but live to trade another day. Time to take my notes. Absolutely. Absolutely, JR. That's what's up. I cannot truly appreciate nor comprehend this importance and weight of the mental and psychological side of trading until after going live. I only went live for the true experience of trading. Hey, very true. Will the hedge funder ever go an automatic trading bot for our account? Nah, that wouldn't be good for the business, right? Think about it. That wouldn't be good for business. Have an automatic trading bot? That wouldn't be good for business. Nah, if it was my business, I wouldn't even allow it. Yeah, 300 daily max. Well, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Q. But yeah, and dog, yeah, nah, no. Let me say this. No prop firms are gonna let you use bots. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're not gonna let you use bots. Yeah, that wouldn't be good for business. But at the end of the day, hey, who knows? But yeah, so far, no bots. No bots so far. Anybody else got any other questions? I started with options on Robinhood. You said you trade futures and options. Can you go into detail? As far as what? On options, I'm in a mentorship program. I started my whole trading career on options, and I jumped out of options and went into futures only because being as green as I was, options had a lot going on. And I think I needed to, he said, tempo, just asking. You got it, Andog. Tempo. Soy Sizzle, what's good, bro? Yeah, so Josh, as I stated, I started with options. I was in 2 options communities. I was only in there for a month. I didn't feel that I was learning. I ain't gonna say learning. I didn't have the support that I had when I came to this futures community. So I just stayed here, and it was actually the best transition that I could have made in my trading career, was to come to futures and then double back to options. So now I'm in an options mentorship program. I've been in that for a while. So there's 2 good ones out there. I actually have both. I have both of their programs, Wall Street Trapper and Honey Drip Network. My guy Aristotle. Yeah, they doing good things over there, and that's coming from me, my own experience. They're doing good things over there. So Honey Drip Network, if you want to get into options, or Wall Street Trapper, either one. I have both mentorships, but I'm going through Honey Drips at the moment. Once I finish Honey Drips, then I'm gonna jump into Wall Streets. But I got both of their mentorship programs. I invest into myself. I believe in that. Something I tell you guys all the time. I invest into myself. But But if you do D Young, like I said, Honey Drip Network, Aristotle, he is the owner of that community. And then Wall Street Trapper, he's also the owner of that community as well. Okay. We love you too, Q. Absolutely love you back. Trump live right now on maternal health care. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Everybody's so helpful without making you feel little. Yeah, nah, we don't do that in here, Q. Nah, we don't do that. We do not do that. We do not do that. But yeah, so Miss Impress, I was looking for you. I didn't get a good morning. Good morning, Miss. I'm just messing with you. I was looking for you though. You didn't tell Trent. You didn't say good morning, Trent. What's up? Ben, you don't know how much I was bugging Scout Go out to bring those accounts back. I started out. Oh yeah, did you? Yeah, yep. I double backed on them. No. I would say, let's see here. Yes, Miss Impress. I'm gonna let Granny know. I'm gonna let Granny know you up in here with no manners, making her look bad. I'm sure about to let her know. I'm about to make that call. I'm about to let Jamaican grandma know you are in here on some bad manners, and you already know she's not having that. It's all good. You know I'm just teasing. I said good morning, but you didn't see it. You said good morning, Morbid Drifter? I did not see it, bro. Usually I always say good morning to you, bro. My bad. Y'all know I like to do my good morning thing. That's the Southern boy in me. I'm not trading today, just logged in. Traded last night and reached my payout. So just waiting. Oh, well, congrats. You got a payout, huh? You got a payout, huh? That's what's up. Oh, that's why you acting extra brand new on me today. She got a payout, so she like, I ain't got to say nothing to nobody. Wait till I get my payout. I'm not about to even tell Trent good morning or nothing like that. When I get my payout, then I'll talk. I got you. Okay. I see how you rocking. I see how you rocking with me. We got the payout. We going hard, but congrats on the payout. all jokes aside. Congrats on that payout. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't be trading either. I'll wait for my payout to come in too, and then I would, you know what I mean, jump into my account. But that's what's up. That's what's up. Congrats on that. Congrats on that payout. Yes, we definitely give love in this community. We give flowers all the time. Absolutely got to keep the confidence up, just like Ben stated. Yeah, man, that's good. That's a good thing. Absolutely. That's what's up. That's what we're doing here. We congratulate our folks in here. We let everybody know, like, you know, when you flying high, like, we want you to keep soaring. Straight up. We want you to keep soaring. I don't know, y'all. This is, if y'all looking at price is trying to make y'all said Trump is speaking. That's right. Okay. TF accounts. On Friday, I was in a trade and okay, yeah, that's for you, Soy. Serena's hitting you up. She got a question about Friday. I remember her talking about that. Of course. You're welcome. I'm still calling Granny though. Yeah, don't try to don't think I ain't calling Granny though. I'm about to hit that Jamaican area code and call Granny and let her know what's going on. But nah, that's good stuff, man. I'm happy when y'all get payouts. Y'all don't know. I just be happy when y'all get payouts. I love it. It's good news today, Soak? Okay. Yeah, no trading on. Right. Yeah, no trade. Right, exactly. It's the bounce zone right here, Pete. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a bunch of lows through here. So we'll see. You're just gonna break these lows, or it's going to retest these lows and continue on bullish. But we don't have any considerable direction right now. I'm just looking at the charts right now. We don't have any considerable direction. Yeah, no trading on news. Absolutely. Right? I know Karai 357. They over here showing out. What else y'all got for me? Talk to me. What y'all got? What y'all got? Or should I say, what do you have? What do you have for me? Let me plug let me plug in my laptop. Yeah, I think so too. I think this Iran war, just on my own, I think it's definitely coming to an end. I mean, it's kind of being drawn out. Ain't really too much going on. I think it's starting to come to an end. Let me say it that way. I think it's starting to come to an end. Period. All right, I'm gonna do a little fun thing on my demo account over here. Let's see what we get. Do a little fun thing on this account. Let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get here. Well, you did say it was a bounce zone, Pete. Let's see. I'm in on a demo. Let's see if it's going to bounce or if it's going to continue on bearish. Let's see. That CB cooking on a 15-minute. Trump said to Fox, considering renewing Project Freedom. Ah, got you, Soy Sizzle. So that'd be volumetrical with that. Okay. Gotcha. That's good. That's good information. Oh, he called that 29,258. What did he call it as, J Royal? Did he call it as a bounce or a break? Strong area. Gotcha. Strong area. Got it. That's a strong area. Got it. As for military, I see the Iran war just starting, to be honest, not dialing down. Iran likes to fight. That's their MO. Copy that. Yeah, copy that. I mean, I'm not that very well versed in that, but hey, I definitely respect your military experience on that one. So yeah. Well, where's the heck? Where's my indicator? I was wondering what was going on there. I was like, hey, how come I haven't seen? Did it update? I guess it did not. That was different. Yeah, I don't know if y'all noticed. Did y'all notice there was no fair value gaps on my chart? I just realized that, like, hey, what's going on? I don't know, for some reason the indicator just I don't know. Just kind of went away. Where do we get the volumetric news? Red folder. I'm sure Soy Sizzle will have that answer, Ben. He can definitely break that down for you. But yeah, so what else? What else y'all got for me? Anything? We probably gonna end up getting up out of here. Ain't too much else going on. Unless y'all have any questions for me. If we can, we got 53 viewers. We got 42 likes. If we can get 11 more likes, that would be amazing. Get the likes up, please. Hope I'm wrong, but you don't send 2 striker groups to the same region unless there are plans for long-term stuff. That is very costly. Got you. Definitely G is made by who, sir? It's this one right here, y'all. Let me get to get some screen share. It's this one, y'all. Right here. FVG, Nephew Sam. FVG, Nephew Sam. FVG, Nephew Sam. That's the one that I use. Yeah. Yeah, you would. Yeah, see, that's the difference. Thank you, Karate 357. Appreciate you. See, I'm trying to talk to y'all and answer DMs. It's all good. But you can multitask, sir. We know you can. We know you're a multitasking genius. All right. See what we get. See what we get. Let's see what we get. I'm in a demo. I took, where am I at? On the 15-minute, this is what I did, y'all. I'm in on demo though. So I took Lazy's trade, even though I know it was invalidated, but I did it on demo. So I took this entry right here. Entry of this, break of this low, this, what is it? This 29, 258, 75 or 225, whatever it is. I'm in a demo on, I took a sell off the break of this low right here. So we'll see. Let's see here. Can you put us on game on how to prevent the prop firms from putting us on live accounts so we can get continued payouts? Easy, bro. You just got to blow your accounts before the before the last payout. You ain't hear that from me though. Real simple. That's an easy one. It's got to blow their account. Start all over again. Cheat code. Shh. And that's what I used to do with Apex. They changed the rules now because they see most people was doing that because no one wants to go to live. So if you see the rules now are what? After so many payouts, your account just starts back over again. Right. So I'm not saying, I know I was probably one of thousands of traders who was doing that. No one wants to go to live. That means you can't have 20 Apex accounts and copy trade them. No one wants to go to live. So at the end of the day, right, and do the eval all over again. That's exactly what I would do. I would get to that fourth payout. Whatever the last payout is before going live, I would scrape everything off on that payout. And then right before my last payout, I would just blow my accounts and start all over again. Absolutely. Cheat code. Right. Exactly, Serena. That's why I was playing with it. That's why I was like, let me see. So I was like, let me see. Sir, do TEF have paper trade? No. There's no, Renee, I don't think there's not one. You would have to use paper trading on either paper trading on Jerry Jack said noted. The paper trade function on paper trade function on TradingView. I don't know why I can't think. Paper trade function on TradingView, which would be this one right here, or you can do the demo trading on Tradeovate. If you do not have data purchased on TradingView, then don't use this. The easiest way to do it would be log into your Tradeovate account and use demo trading there if you're paying for data on Tradeovate. I pay for data on Tradeovate, right? Through my live account. So through my live account, I also have a demo account because I pay for data. So I don't use this paper trading feature right here on TradingView because I do not pay for data on TradingView. I pay for data on Tradeovate. This paper trading option is not through Tradeovate. It's strictly on TradingView. So if you select this and you don't have any data purchased on TradingView, you cannot use this. Well, you can use it, but your data will be delayed. If you want to demo trade in real time and you have a Tradeovate live account, then you already are paying for data on Tradeovate, and you can just use your Tradeovate account to log in and use the demo portion of that account, as I'm going to show you now. Connect. It's going to ask me what account. This is my live account right here. Hit log in. And I'm on demo. Just that simple. As you can see, demo right here. You see it right here, demo account through Tradeovate. So that'll be the most easiest advantageous way to do it. Period. So I would say demo trade that way. Much easier in my opinion. And it probably already goes with whatever you may have paid for. So there it is. Let me log back out of this. I can stay in. It's only demo. What we got? Right. Thank you. As Soy Sizzle said, you can paper trade, but you have to have an active account. Got you. Right. There we go. I'm still learning that. Kira, so far it seems like they send your trades to stock exchange. Okay, got it. Thank you. You're welcome. Question, do you have to pay for data on TradeAvate if you already have it on TradingView? You should not be paying for data on TradingView. You should be paying for it on TradeAvate. Absolutely. Yep. Paying for data on TradingView makes absolutely no sense, y'all. And let me explain. Why pay for data on TradingView when you can log into TradingView with your broker and still trade on TradingView? You shouldn't be giving TradingView any of that money. The only money TradingView should get from you is your subscription, your annual subscription. That's it. That's all you should be doing. That's only the money that you should be giving TradingView is your money for your annual subscription. Your data should be purchased on TradeAvate. Everyone should have a live TradeAvate account. I don't care if you're just trading, you should have a live TradeAvate account. Even if you don't want to trade live, you still should have a live TradeAvate account. You should have at least put some money in there, $100, $250, anything, even if you're not going to trade out of it. But you still should have a live TradeAvate account. You're a futures trader. You should have a live trading broker's account. Period. Pay for data with TradeAvate, and then that is your demo. There's your demo trading right there. You don't have to use the money that's in your account. I've had money in my TradeAvate account for a long time and never had any issues. The money's still there. I can take it out. I can put some more money in, whatever I want to do. I pretty much use my live account to do a lot of my demo trading on, of course. And that's pretty much it. Let me see here. Let's get back in these things. TF has a, right. You just go to accounts and select the, yep, that's what's up, Joe, bro. Thanks for that. If your TradeAvate account is connected to TradingView, the data brings TradingView to real time, so you can use both actually. I mean, personally, I wouldn't pay for data in both places. Just pay for data on TradingView. Pay for data on TradeAvate and you're cool. I pay for nothing on TradingView. I've only ever paid for my subscription. That's it. Trend, most prop firms now let you have up to like 3 to 5 live accounts to trade copy. Also, have you never went to a live account on a prop firm? If so, what happened? Nope, never went to a live account. Morbid Drifter. As I stated, I blow my accounts before that time. I'm a very savvy trader when it comes to rules, bro. I read all rules, especially when I'm spending my money. If I'm spending my money on something, think about it. If I'm spending money to make money, one thing I can tell you is I'm going to know all the rules wherever I'm putting my money down at. So, yeah, that's how I do it. What if I use Webull instead? I mean, I'm not too familiar with Webull. I use Robinhood. I have a Robinhood account and I have a Charles Schwab account for my options. I have 2 accounts. Period. The difference between a live and regular prop. There's not really a live or regular prop. It's just account difference. Either you can have a SIM funded account with a prop firm or you can have a live account. A live account will happen once you reach the amount of payouts that you would need for them to give you a live account. But that's pretty much how you would get a live. And the difference is, I don't know. I know there are some differences. I would have to go read them, but I've never had one to know. Yeah, not paying for both, saying once you have the data, TradeAvate transfers to yes. So you can demo on both if you want. Absolutely. Right. That is very, very true. So, but if you only have, I'll make this clear, if you only purchase data on TradeAvate, then you cannot use, the paper trading function on TradingView, your data will be delayed. But the easiest way to do that is just log into your TradeAvate, your live TradeAvate account, meaning your personal one on TradingView, select demo, and just demo trade that way. Yep. I didn't know I needed a subscription. Yeah, you need a subscription on TradingView. Yeah. There are some rule changes for live. That's correct. Yeah, there are different rule changes for live. Each prop firm is different. You would have to read on it, but yes, there are rule changes for live accounts. Yeah, I don't want no live account. I'm cool. I am cool. No live account for Trent. Trent will be blowing his accounts and buying more and starting all over again. Yeah, no live accounts for Trent. The only live account I want is my personal live account. I don't want a live prop firm account at all. The only one, there's only, literally, I've already said this. There's only one live account from a prop firm that I will accept and I will take. That'll be from TEF. That's it. Because that's my house. But other than that, not from no other prop firm. Not from Apex, not from anywhere. No take profit, no none of that. No pro accounts, no live accounts, no none of that. Evals and sim fundeds is the way I'm living. All right, what we got? Yes, just cancel your data on TradingView. And if you already have data on Tradeovate, Mr. Cologne, then you can just do that. If not, it's real easy. All you got to do is, because I think you already said you're getting ready to start your live Tradeovate account. So you're going to have to purchase data there anyway. So once you purchase data on Tradeovate, you can go ahead on and delete your data subscription plan on TradingView. You don't need to be paying for it twice. I'll put it in a chart for trade profit. Put in a chart for, I'll put it in a chat for take profit. That's what's up. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right. Anybody else that got any questions? Any questions? Any more concerns? What we got? What we got? Other than that, I think this might be it, man. I think we're gonna get up out of here. It's been an hour 32 minutes. Market is still doing absolutely nothing. Let's jump there real quick. Get a last look. Yeah, it's the same thing. 15 minutes just looks the same. The only difference is since 6:30, these candles have been a lot bigger, more volume in these candles. That'd be the only difference. Other than that, price is still ranging within this area. So there it is. Y'all got anything for me? If not, we are going to get up out of here. All right. So as I stated, when we first jumped on the call, I'll be sending out DMs today for the next steps on our backtesting session. And we'll go from there and everything will be done through DM for that. And that's that. Does the government shutdown affect the market at all? He said, don't run from us. Keep talking. Does the government shutdown affect the market at all? That's a good question, Morbid Drifter. That's a good question. I would have to do some research on that. That's a good question. That's a good question. So we good? No more? All right. So y'all done with trend today? That's all good. I ain't gonna get in my feelings. We good. We good. We good. All right, y'all. Well, lackluster day today. The good thing is if you made any money, please don't go back into the market. If you sat on your hands today, that means you exercised discipline. You treated your trading game as a business. You exercised discipline, as I stated. You know what I mean? You sat on your hands and you understood that there was nothing there going on. So there's no reason for you to be taking a position. And actually, if you think about it, when we decide to sit on our hands, we actually are taking a position. Deciding not to place a trade is taking a position. Just to let you know that. Taking a position is just not entering a trade. It's also learning when to sit on your hands. So shout out to everybody that took the position of sitting on their hands today. We're gonna see what this crazy little choppiness is gonna go on until our news tomorrow. What? That's what's up, Q. I'm right there with you. But yeah, so we'll see what this choppiness is going to do. Look for news tomorrow. See what kind of crazy news is going to be tomorrow. We should all have our eyes and ears peeled on that. Let's give a shout out to the Edge Founder co-founders, my brothers, Juvier, Scalp God. Without them, we wouldn't be here. And other than that, y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all day. And let's get in here tomorrow, man, and see if we possibly make a night, get a nice entry and possibly leave with some profit tomorrow. If not, then we'll look for Wednesday. Either way, we're always going to take what the market gives us. With that stated, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for showing up and engaging. You guys are the best thing of this channel. I'm just here facilitating. Without y'all, channel is nothing. So y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all day, as I stated. And we're going to get out of here, man. Y'all be good, and I will see y'all first thing tomorrow. Yay!